In the jungle, there is no guarantee for survival. That's the case for real-life jungles with wildlife and hazardous terrain, but how about a jungle that's swarming with dinosaurs and armed mercenaries? Oh, okay, what do we have that we can defend ourselves with? A knife? A bow? A pistol? I'm a bit worried still. But you know who isn't worried?
I am Turok.
This guy. Yeah, Turok is the ultimate dinosaur hunter. In fact, a manifestation of pure grit and tenacity, taking down velociraptors with a knife? What a treat this game was when it dropped on the Nintendo 64 back in 1997. What we're witnessing on the screen is the remastered version released in 2015. I remember hearing this jungle drum beat coming from my big brother's room and stepping in to watch as he was playing this for the first time. I was even happy to just watch this game being played, waiting for my turn. There's a quality to this game that makes it fun to watch, you know, it's just like you go like, oh, he's coming for you, oh, you're dead. This game used to look and feel extremely clunky due to it being on a Nintendo 64, but this remastered version is just so much more fluent. It's almost like having cheat codes active to play this with a modern, smooth mouse and keyboard layout. I didn't mind the controls being difficult on the original console, I still played this like crazy since I didn't know of anything better, but this works like a dream. The only thing I was missing at first was the crosshair, which I found out you could turn on in the menus, but things got a little too easy, so I decided not to use it. Just guesstimated, brother. I am also a fan of the upgraded graphics. Yeah, the game loses some of its nostalgia value, but it is much more pleasant on the eyes. Game graphics, in my opinion, do not age well in most cases. There are exceptions, but generally I like to play games in their maximum available quality. So, before we get to the gameplay, in case you're wondering what these shards are, since they're everywhere, it's a classic system of extra lives. Collect 100 and you get one more chance to respawn at a checkpoint. If you lose all your lives, you don't lose huge amounts of progress still, you just gotta load a save game. Oh, hey, I forgot about these, it's a portal to... Oh, it closed. Well, there's another one. They're portals to these trippy bonus worlds which might give you early access to new guns or just some plain old health and ammo. Some of them also have really tricky hazards. I remember that back in the days I used to actually come out of the other side horribly scarred, both health-wise and mentally. You navigate the different areas or levels in this game using this ancient structure called the main hub. There are teleporters to each of the different zones, but they require these engraved stone keys to open. Unless you have an amazing skill of memorizing routes, it's a huge pain to backtrack through a previously explored world, so being thorough in your search for level keys is vital. So let's see, World 1... Oh dang, it looks like I missed one. Okay, let's go again. There's a lot of platforming to do here, which is made even more grueling by the unique way in which Turok accelerates gradually as you begin to move. Furthermore, your highest movement speed and airspeed can only be achieved if you strafe while jumping. This all takes some getting used to, and so does the shape of the platforms. The edges are easy to slip off, sometimes you feel like you go right through solid floor. By the end of the game, the jumping plays a big role in every stage, and you may even need to fight while platforming. Doing this on a Nintendo 64 controller back in the days took forever, and I would still lose my mind in trying to pull off some of these moves. You're preparing for a jump, and you know there's gonna be big trouble if you miss this one. The platform you have to hit is miniature. Your heart rate is up, you feel the controller plastic heating up in your hands as you become electrified with anticipation. You begin holding your breath and jump, and... Whew, made it. Only several dozen jumps left. That's how it used to feel. On keyboard and mouse though, as you can tell from the footage, you can definitely get the hang of it. These control issues might sound like a critique, but in fact, I love it. No other game feels exactly like this, and I have easily accepted it as part of the challenge. So, what other challenges does Turok face in these 8 levels he has to find his way through? There are quite a few tricky mazes. Caves and underground tunnels, structures and even underwater sections will put your pathfinding skills to the test. I can't even tell you how much stress level 5 used to cause me. It's called Catacombs, so you can take a guess what the problem was. I mean, there were even hints on where to go, but sometimes I just for the life of me couldn't figure them out despite walking past them several times. The map helps out a lot, and there are sections where just by glancing at the map you can see things outside of your viewing range. Like here, there are ledges underneath me. I had no idea they were there until I saw it on the map. A keen eye can also lead you to secrets. I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a godlike weapon in the game and you have to collect one piece of it from every level. Most of them are really well hidden. Also, without spoiling too much, the game takes a futuristic turn in both the enemy variety and the weaponry. There's so many satisfying weapons to fire in this game. As a kid, I used to turn on cheat codes and just shoot walls and the water and palm trees. Just the sounds the weapons make when you select them is... Hey, this was all pretty intense back in those days. And I mean, what's cooler than dinosaurs? Well, dinosaurs with robotic augmentations and weapon systems attached to them, of course. Hey, Ark is pretty popular, just saying. There's an old-fashioned first-person shooter feel to this game, where you just get into the rhythm and enjoy the snapshots, mayhem, moments of realization, and the soundscape. This is another one of those games I just can't put down once I pick it up. I would have also loved to include Turok 2 and 3 on the top 100 list because they're also highly nostalgic memories, but for me, the original takes the lead. Can't even recall how many times I finished it, and even though its original graphics and controls may be super dated, the gameplay elements and atmosphere keep bringing it back.